Hey everyone, it's Katrina and welcome back to another Planet Zoo video. Today we are gonna do an overview of the Southeast Asian Animal Pack and the 1.5 update. So here I really quickly threw together little habitats for all the 7 habitat animal species and then the exhibit. I just threw it together so it doesn't look very nice, but all the animals are in there and we're going to take a good look at all of them and some of the new enrichment items, and then after that we're going to look at some things from the 1.5 update, including custom billboards and the ability to change the color of the water now. So let's get started. We'll just start over here with the Babirusa, and I love the Babirusa. They're so unique looking, and I just look at that. Look at their little tusks. So these are the Babirusa's, and they have some mud on them from the little mud pit. And I have a baby in here somewhere. Here's the babies. This is what the babies look like. Let me change the lighting. There we go. They're so wrinkly and they're really adorable, and the sounds they make are really funny. So these are the Babirusas, and then if we go over here we have the Binturong, or bearcat as I will be calling it, as that's what I've always known it as. And I think these might be my favorite animal in the pack. I've always loved bearcats, and they're so pretty and really unique, and it's fun to watch them climb. There's a lot of climbing animals in this pack actually. The bearcat, the clouded leopard, the proboscis monkey, and the sun bear, they can all climb. And look at them climbing on the little climbing structure, and this is the baby, which is adorable. And I'm glad Frontier updated their original model for the bearcat because it looks a lot better now. It looks a lot more realistic and it is really amazing. Probably one of my favorite animals in the game now, and I love the long tail, and I love these guys. They're so amazing. And we've got one sleeping over here. So yeah, definitely a favorite of mine. And then going on over here we have the clouded leopard, which is super exciting. Look, we've got one of them climbing right now up here, and they are just really gorgeous. They're so pretty. Their patterns are just spot on, and they're amazing. And we've got another one over here climbing on this structure, and yeah, Frontier did an amazing job. Oh, we teleported under this. Okay. But yeah, they did an amazing job, and they're just really gorgeous. And we have a new enrichment item with them. We have this little hammock bed kind of thing. I haven't seen one of them climb up here yet, but I've seen screenshots and stuff of that, and they're pretty. It's pretty cool. I really like this enrichment item. So that was the clouded leopard, and then moving on we have the dhole, which remind me of the dingoes a lot because they also have this little enrichment pool, and they can have like big groups of these. You can have like 25 of them in one habitat. They live in big groups, but they're super adorable. Very dog like, so very similar to the dingo. And then there's some babies in here too, which are adorable. Again, let me fix the lighting so you can see them a little better. Lighting's not great at the moment here. But look how cute they are. They're so cute. I'm really glad we got these animals. They're super awesome. So yeah, those are the dholes. And then moving on, we have the Malayan tapirs, which have a little water area because they really like to swim, and they're really big actually. There's one rubbing against this tree. It's really dark. Keep having to change the lighting around. So yeah, they're pretty awesome. And I want to see the babies so still got a while to go before we can see the babies, but I'll show the baby in the cinematics at the end because I'm going to do a little cinematics overview of all the animals at the end of the video, so just stay tuned for that. And then moving on, we have the proboscis monkey, which I didn't know what these were before this pack, but now I'm very glad that I do because they're so unique looking, and their nose, they're so funny and I really like them. And we have some babies as well, which are adorable. And yeah, I think I really like the primates in this game, and I'm glad we got another one. And it's cool to watch them climb again. And yeah, they're really fun, and I think they're really funny, so I really like these guys. And then our last habitat animal is the sun bear, which again, they can use this new enrichment item as well, though I haven't seen them on there yet, but I've seen screenshots and it's pretty adorable. And these guys are really awesome too. I really like this bear, and this one's sleeping kind of floating over here because, you know, that's normal. And got another one over here who is just climbing. And yeah, super cute, and their paws and claws are very big. And I want to see the babies for these two, but due pretty soon, so I'll show those in the cinematics as well. Got this guy standing up. Lighting is not the best, but that's okay. So look at this guy. She's so cute. Yeah, she's so cute. So yeah, these are the sun bears, and those are the 7 habitat species that we got in this DLC. And then we have the giant Malaysian leaf insect, and there's a ton of them in here, so it shouldn't be hard to find one. Here, there's one. The detail on this is incredible. Frontier did an amazing job for something so small and getting this amount of detail. It's kind of hard to get the right angle. But yeah, there's one, and there's one on top of another one, I think. But yeah, they're really cool. I like this exhibit animal. And so yeah, that is an overview of the DLC, and now we can move on to the 1.5 update. And the first thing I want to start with is the Keeper's Traversable Area, because that is an option now that you can see that, which is super helpful that you can see where the Keepers can reach now, and it'll show the enrichment items in yellow where they can reach. And so yeah, this is really helpful to make sure that your keepers can get around your habitat too and refill all the enrichment items and all of that. And so moving on to custom billboards, this was a big thing we've been wanting for a while now. And so this one is the biggest one in the game. It's a 32 meter, I believe. And this is a screenshot I took of Everglades National Zoo, and yeah, it's really big. And since it's so big, the quality's not the best, but that's pretty realistic actually, because when you have a billboard in real life that's this size especially, it's gonna look like this. So I think this looks pretty cool. And then this is my hyena logo, and I just wanted to show the difference here between, so when you go into facilities and then media devices and education, there's 2 versions of each size. So like this 32 meter one, there's a projection screen 32 meter lit, and then just a projection screen 32 meters. So the one on the left right here is the lit one, and this is the normal one. So obviously that difference is at night. this one will light up and this one will not. But it also looks very different during the day. The lit one looks a lot more better. This one looks very washed out. So that's just like the difference between the two. And then this is another side. This was the thumbnail from my last video. Again, this is the lit one and this is the normal one. So you can just kind of see the difference between those two. And how the billboards work is, so you can set the advertisement targets, and then to change the texture, so what is on the billboard, you have all these preset ones for like all the animals and all of that, and then you also have, that's just showing like the dimensions and stuff. And then you also have some brands, so you can do some advertisement of the brands around your zoo, and then also some conservation education. But this isn't the right size billboard for these ones. See, these ones say tall. And then there's some videos as well, which is pretty cool. So you have those, and then you can upload your own, and it shows you what you do is you basically copy whatever image you want into your files, into Documents, Frontier Developments, Planet Zoo, User Media, and once you do that, they'll show up right here, and you can just pick which one you want. So it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to figure out, and it's really simple, and I think they're awesome, and I can't wait to add more of these around my zoo and do a little custom education and advertisement and stuff. So yeah, I'm super happy we finally got these. And then moving on, we have the water, how you can change the color and the transparency now. Let's get a good view on that. So what you do basically is you have water like this, and you go into terrain and then water, and then select water, and then you can select it, and here you can change it, and here connected objects, it'll show like all what habitats it's in and things like that. And then here you can change the color. So you got the color, you can change it to any color you want, and then you can change the transparency as well. So here it's super clear, and then here you can't see through it at all. And then there's also some preset colors. There's Dirty Water, there's Everglade, which I was super excited about. Since we're doing Everglades National Zoo, I can definitely be using this preset color around the zoo, and it's definitely a good swamp color. So I'm super excited about that there's a preset color for that. And then there's Amazon, there's Tropical, which is super clear, there's Crystal, there's Azure, not sure if I'm saying that right, and you can change the transparency with all of these too. Oh wait, but that would be a custom one. So I guess these have a preset transparency as well. So that's kind of the preset, because once you change the transparency, it changes. But there's Midnight, Toxic, Cosmic Cow, Gulpy, Pipshot, and Street Fox, which are just all the brands. And I just had another one over here to show another color. So again, you go into water and select, and that's when you can change the color. And I think this is really cool, and it'll definitely help like seeing the animals better in the water, so you can make it more clear. And then you can also make some other cool things. You could probably make like a lava kind of color somehow. But yeah, so that is basically the overview of the DLC in the 1.5 update. I really like this DLC and how it's been different from the others, since we got 8 animal species this time instead of 4 or 5 like we've been getting. And the update again is really awesome as well, and I really like the things that have been implemented. So yeah, tell me in the comments what your favorite part, or what your favorite animal from the DLC is, or what your favorite part of the update is. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little overview and enjoy these cinematics, and I'll see you next time.